Hello everybody. Today we're going to be getting our Intel Wireless AC 9260 Wi-Fi card working with the Jetson Nano. The reason why we're doing this is pretty much because by default it isn't supported. The Intel 8265 seems to be supported. Of course I didn't end up getting one. I didn't end up getting that one. I got the AC 9260. And so basically, yeah, it's not supported. We're gonna get it supported. It's pretty straightforward. Someone already did make a forum post on this in terms of compiling the kernel for our Wi-Fi card. So it's pretty straightforward. We're literally just going to be typing the commands in. But what I did is I basically going to be showing you guys making a file that'll basically just do all the commands for us. So if you really want to, you could just write all the commands out, copy paste them in. That'll work the exact same. But this should be a little bit better in terms of just you can set it up, walk away. Eventually we will type in our password for super user access when it asks for it, when it compiles. But beyond that though, it'll just run, and it's also kind of nice too, I think, because then you can have it set up so that if ever in the future you need to run this again or you need kind of a reference, you have the file there ready to go. If you copy between machine, you might need to change the um, executability, I guess, of the file, which I'll show you. I'll be showing you guys how to do that. So that's what we're gonna do. So we'll get this back and working again. I had a different idea before of how I was gonna do this with like pasting the stuff into a YouTube description, but I think this is a little bit better, cleaner solution using GitHub to do this. I put the instructions here as well, listed out here, so if you want, you can just follow these directly. It's pretty straightforward. I'll probably just change it so it's actually a little bit clearer to read. I don't know what I was doing here, but it's pretty straightforward. So we'll just literally copy and paste the commands. I know it only kind of abstracts this a little bit less because you could just copy and paste the commands in the file itself. Um, but the reason again I like this is because then at least you have a reference file to use from, which I think in the end is going to be a lot better. And you'll still look towards it too, with README having the instructions in it as well. I think that's kind of a better reference of where to go to do this kind of thing. So basically, once you have it cloned, then it's a matter of just CDing into it here. Just tab autocomplete. So what we got, then it's pretty simple. We're just going to change the permissions so we can make the file executable. It's the same name as the directory. Whoa, I guess into autocomplete doesn't want to work for me. Oh, there we go. Did. Super laggy. Sorry about that. Get it working. I know I have executable, and now we can run it. Our file. Enter. And that's it. Again, you could use these commands line by line. I don't really see much of a point like with this. I was considering doing it with like the ampersands and one huge line, and you could just paste it in and run it. But I think this is a bit of a cleaner setup. And it's finally asked for a password. I believe this is where we're finally gonna send it off. It should remember we should like be able to maintain the sudo access through the last few parts of it. The last part of it being, of course, rebooting. So basically, once you hit this here, just type in your password, enter, and you don't need to think twice about it. I'm supposed to note that again, that eventually the last command is to reboot, so don't be afraid if your machine reboots, or like it just turns off. Again, I'm on a remote desktop, so it'll just disconnect. But as you can see, we are finally building it. Hello everybody, so I'm back again, and as you can see, after a reboot and reconnect works, and we can connect to different wireless networks around us. I'm currently just on my Ethernet again, because I just got it back up and working. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, see you guys next time.